Alright, so pag-usapan natin ngayon kung paano kayo makakabuo ng inyong sariling budget mining build. Okay, so we have 4 topics to discuss here. And first is the motherboard, second is the PSU, third are the cooling system, and lastly, our GPU. So to start off, we have here our motherboard. In terms of our motherboard, we are using here a colorful B450M Battle Axe. So this one here has 2 PCIe slots. This one is PCIe times 16 and this one here is a little bit smaller, PCIe times 1. We are using a Ryzen CPU. This is a Ryzen 3 3200G, but you can choose any other CPUs, you can use it. For mining, what's important is our GPU. Okay? So when choosing a motherboard, just a piece of advice, pumili kayo nung multi-slot na PCIe. Sa case ko kasi dalawa lang to. So marami namang available na motherboards to choose from. Meron ding mga mining motherboards na you can choose from. So that's for another topic for sa choosing our motherboards. Okay? Next is our PSU. For our PSU, there are 2 types of PSUs. First is a generic PSU and second is a true rated PSU. So, wag kayong bibili ng generic PSU kung gagamitin nyo ito for mining. Generic PSUs cost around 500 pesos to 700 pesos. This one here is a true rated PSU. True rated PSUs have 3 different ratings: bronze, silver, and gold. This one is an 80 plus silver. This is branded Silverstone and a maximum capacity of 700 watts. So ideal na to kung dalawang GPU yung gagamitin nyo sa setup, kagaya nung gagawin natin ngayon. So importante din na tignan nyo yung PCIe connectors natin for power lines. Okay, so in here I have 4 PCIe power lines. This is 8 lines, okay, and this convertible to from 6 to 8. Okay, so that's for our PSU. And next is our cooling system. For our cooling system, merong pwede kayong water cooling o di kaya itong fans natin. In terms of fans, meron tayo 120mm tsaka 80mm na sukat. So titignan nyo yung setup nyo kung ano ba yung sukat or diameter ng inyong fans. Okay, this is an in-play RGB fan. And in terms of cooling, ano nga ba yung ideal temperature ng ating GPUs when it comes to mining? Okay, so to give you a background, the average temperature when you use a GPU for gaming is around 40 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. So dapat ganun yung temperature. In terms of mining, kapag hindi nyo inoptimize yung setup nyo, yung overclocking nyo, at yung power limit ng GPU nyo, at hindi rin maganda yung ambient temperature ng room, ang mangyayari tuloy, pwedeng umabot ng 80 degrees Celsius. So there are many factors affecting para makontrol natin yung good temperature ng ating GPU. So ano ba yung ideal temperature for mining? The ideal temperature should be 60 degrees Celsius and below. Okay? Pababa. Pag nag more than 60 degrees Celsius, marginal, I think that should still be fine. But later on, pag umaabot na yun na 70 to 80, baka kasi mamaya na overstress na natin yung GPU natin. And eventually, madidecrease natin yung lifetime ng GPU natin. So, ayaw natin nun. Okay? So, next is our GPUs. For our GPUs, we have here 2 different GPUs. First one here is a colorful iGame RTX 3060. This is powered through a PCIe times lane for the data connections, and for the power lines, we have 2 pieces times 8 PCIe power lines. This one here is an RX 590 from Gigabyte. Okay, wala siyang backplate, so ganyan natin siya ibaba. This is also using PCIe times 16 lane, and this is powered up as well using PCIe power line, pero 8 pins lang. Okay, isang 8 pins lang. So kung mapapansin nyo, this is a PCIe 16. This is also a PCIe 16. But in our motherboard, we only have one PCIe 16. So paano natin i-connect yung dalawa? Ito ay PCIe times 1 lang. So here's another part na pwede nyo mabili. This is available sa Shopee or any online stores. Okay. So this one here is a PCIe times 1 lane. This PCIe can be connected via USB and connected to a PCIe 16 lane adapter. Okay, this PCIe 16 lane adapter is also powered up nitong 6-pin lang na PCIe. And dito natin isasaksak si RX 590. Okay, so going back here, dito natin ikakabit si RTX 3060 at dito natin ikakabit si RX 590. So yun yung ginagamit namin for mining. Okay, out of the box, kapag sinalpak ko to with default drivers and default settings, walang overclocking or underclocking, the RTX 3060 could generate from between 22 to 30 mega hash. And for the RX 590, it can generate 8 mega hash pagkasalpak nyo. Okay? So yun siya. But using overclocking settings, using MSI Afterburner, yun yung ginagamit ko. Pwede nyo mapa-optimize at mapaangat yung mega hash ng ating mga GPUs. At also, i-reduce nyo yung power limit para ma-increase nyo yung efficiency at bumaba rin yung power consumption ng GPU nyo. Just the right amount na kailangan for mining. Okay? So, eventually, pati yung temperature, madidecrease nyo din doon, mamodify nyo. That's on a different topic when using MSI Afterburner. Pero pwede nyo na siyang isaksak dito at i-optimize. So, kapag ginawa nyo lahat yon, the maximum na pwede sa rig ko is for RTX 3060, around 50 mega hash. For RX 590, around 30 mega hash. So, it has a potential na mapaabot nyo between 75 to 80 mega hash. Yung dalawang yon, mag-a-add lang sila. Okay, so that's it for this budget rig na you can use to start up your mining for just 2 GPUs.